Hi everyone, so I've not sat down and filmed a YouTube video in a really long time. I think it's been about 3 months since I last sat down and filmed. Just the reason for that is because I've been really just concentrating solely on my dancing, just my ballet. I just didn't want to have any distractions and I just wanted all of my time to be dedicated to my dancing like always, but I usually could squeeze in once a week filming a video, but it's just been really crazy, so that's why I haven't filmed a video. But today I'm going to be filming a humongous haul. My last one that I did, my last haul was huge. This one's even bigger and really exciting products in this. And we've got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance, Jeffree style highlighters, Jeffree style palette. It's really exciting, and it's been sitting in a box, and this has been a collective sort of thing, so these products have been piling up for a really long time now. The box is packed, so let's get into it. I'm so excited. It feels really good to sit down. I look like a mushroom in this top. Okay, anyway, it feels really good to be sitting down and filming a video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this huge beauty haul, and let's get started. Okay, so I have 3 foundations sitting in front of me. The first one that I picked up was the Giorgio Aqua foundation. If you watch my videos, you know this is my ultimate favourite foundation of life forever. Nothing will overtake it, and I just want to let you guys know it's still my ultimate favourite. Nothing has beaten this foundation, that's why I repurchased it. I recently went to Sydney and I went to PM Studio, which was super exciting. It's a professional makeup artist store. It's just absolutely amazing. They sell Makeup Forever, Kogan, all these incredible brands, Becca. It was so exciting to actually go into the store and touch the products, and it was just really exciting. So I went to the Kogan section, obviously, and I got another one of the foundations because I've almost run out of my other Kogan foundation because I wear it every single time. There is no other foundation that I will love more than I love the Kogan. That's what I believe. I got the shade 213, which I have a feeling is going to be a little bit too dark for me at the moment because I am really pale, but when summertime comes around this will be perfect. And I have got a tinsy bit more left in my other foundation, which is a little bit of a lighter shade. So that is the Giorgio Aqua foundation. Trust me guys, this is the best foundation ever. The next foundation that I picked up was the Benefit Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow foundation. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god, that's all I have to say. I picked this up when I was in Sydney once again, and I cannot believe how much I liked this foundation. So a few of these products I have tried, a few of them I've worn a few times, and some of them I haven't tried at all. I did try this once or twice in Sydney. I think it was twice. I cannot believe how amazing this foundation is. I wasn't sure that I was going to love it. Obsessed. I am obsessed with this foundation. This comes close to my Kogan. This is a second. Kogan will always be number 1. This comes a really close second. I cannot believe how amazing it is. This is the best foundation, one of the best foundations that I've ever used in my entire life. I personally, this is what the bottle looks like, I personally don't like that full-on, full matte, cakey beat face. That's just my opinion. Obviously with makeup, it's your preference, it's your choice, it's you. You can do whatever you like, but I don't like the look of that. I don't like seeing makeup on my skin. I like my natural skin to peek through. Even if I have breakouts or whatever, I'll just put some concealer over it and a light layer of foundation, just because in real life, that full-on Instagram beat face doesn't look good in real life. It actually doesn't. You can see the makeup, you can see the cakiness of the foundation building up, and it looks just cakey and powdery, and I just don't like that look. But honestly, it is your personal thing, so that's fine, but I just don't like that. I like a really sheer, natural, where you can still see the skin. So this foundation is perfect. It is amazing. It is dewy and natural coverage. Oh my god, it makes me so excited because I'm going to start using it all the time. So that is the Benefit Hello Flawless, and I got the shade Ivory because obviously I'm extremely pale. The final foundation that I picked up was quite painful to say the least. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk foundation, and I got this in the shade 4. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I did try this once when I was in Sydney, and I'm really upset because it didn't look nice on my skin. I wasn't impressed with it. It didn't sit well on my skin. These two sit phenomenal on my skin because I have a combination. I have some dry patches and some oily patches. This looked horrible on my skin. So I have blackheads on my nose, pores on my face. I have really large pores in this area and on my nose and on my chin. and this just accentuated them so much, and I got really upset when I was putting it on. I was like, no, this can't be happening. I got the shade 4. The bottle's really cute. Obviously, it's Giorgio Armani. But yeah, I'll try and make it work. We'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know anyway. So that is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. The next product that I got was the RCMA No Colour Powder. I made a order on beautylish.com and I can't remember, but the price of this was really good. It was very inexpensive. So I just want to let you know I have been using this for a while now. Obsessed. This is an amazing powder. Everything that you hear about this powder is totally true. It's not just one of those hyped up products, because I feel like some products that people talk about, it's kind of because they've been sent the product and they like to, you know, hype it up, support the brand. But honestly, this powder is amazing. It is phenomenal. I think it's very similar to my old favorite powder, which is the NARS Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder, which has the longest freaking name ever. They are very similar. I ran out of my NARS powder and I still don't know which one I like better. This one is a tinsy bit thicker of a powder. So they're both extremely finely milled. Both powders are extremely finely milled. So the difference is really minor, but I could tell because the NARS one was my favorite powder ever. I still think I like the NARS one a little bit more just because it's a little bit thinner. This one's like an petite little bit thicker of a powder, but it is amazing. Totally worth the hype. It's absolutely gorgeous, and honestly, for the price and how much product you get, go get this powder right now. RCMA No Colour Powder on beautylish.com. Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Medium Brown. I don't need to speak much about this because I have spoken about this before. I ran out of my old one, obviously, so I had to repurchase it. And when I was waiting for this one to arrive, I used a MAC eyebrow pencil instead, and no. The MAC eyebrow pencils, they're good, but they're way, in my opinion, they're way too creamy. With me, I like my brow products to be a little bit more stiff, I guess, or the formula to be a little bit, I can't explain it, not creamy, because it's your eyebrow. Like, I touched my hand on my brow and my brow came off when I used the MAC one. And I was just like, you can't go anywhere if you've got no eyebrows. The Anastasia Brow Wiz, in my opinion, is so much better. The formula is so much better. So yes, I had to get another one. The next product that I got was the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. Guys. Oh my god, I do not know how I've lived without this product. Ever since I got it, I've used it every single time I've done my makeup since then. I don't know how I've lived without this. You know those products that once you've started using them, you don't know how you've not used them? Okay, this is absolutely amazing. It's a brightening corrector sort of thing. So I put my foundation on, I put the corrector on, and then I put my concealer over the top. You only need a tiny bit, and oh my god, it is amazing. I literally watch my dark circles vanish. Like, it is amazing. I do not know how I've used just concealer. Obviously, if you don't want to use this, it's just an extra step, but I don't know why I've missed out this extra step for so long. It like brightens the under eye area. It counteracts all the blue because it is a peach, and I have huge blue like kind of rings under my eyes and in the inner corners there. I'm getting out of breath talking about it. It's absolutely amazing. I don't need to speak any more about it. It's just like this kind of creamy consistency. You only need a little bit. It just like, what a brightening thing does is that it like brings out any hollowness kind of. I don't know how it works, but it is phenomenal. Highly recommend that. If you have dark circles like me, go get the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector immediately, if not sooner. So when I got the RCMA No Colour Powder, I also got the Inglot Gel Liner in number 77 on beautylish.com. This, I don't need to speak much about this product. It's just an eyeliner, a potted eyeliner gel thing, and it is amazing. I've used it like, I think about 5 times now. An incredible eyeliner. It's super intense, super black, super creamy, super pigmented. Amazing. I'm not going to say much more about it. If you know, like if you watch a lot of videos, you'll see a lot of people talk about this. It's absolutely amazing if you want to get an eyeliner. Let's talk about my favorite things in the entire world, highlighter. So I also picked up the Shimmering Skin Perfector Press in the shade Pearl. I've got Moonstone Opal and I can't remember the other one, but now I've got Pearl as well. This is an amazing stark white highlighter. Becca's formula of a highlighter is my favorite formula of a highlighter in the cosmetic industry. It's absolutely amazing. So it's Pearl, like I just said, it's a stark white. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you're pale like me, and you can't find a highlighter that will show up and look like a natural highlight, Pearl is amazing. So is the Jeffree Star Ice Cold. I've got that in here as well. So yeah, this is Pearl. I will swatch it for you guys. This is how pigmented they are. It's amazing. There you go. I think you can see that. Highlight from space right there. So amazing, you guys. These highlighters are phenomenal. And if you're pale, finally people are coming out with highlighters like that are actually going to show up on pale skin like myself. So that is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector pressed in the shade Pearl. The next products that I got are the ones that I'm most excited to talk about in this entire video. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm even holding these. These are the Jeffree Star Skin Frost. I managed to get them in Ice Cold and King Tut. I will swatch them for you guys. They are amazing. They're huge. Like, honestly, when these arrived, are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? These are giant. Like, you don't think, like, when everyone was, like, when I saw pictures online, I was like, well, they look big. You get them in real life and they're huge. Like, they're freaking huge. And this is King Tut. This is, look at the mirror. Are you serious? Look at that mirror. That is just amazing. Like, it is amazing. The formula is amazing. It's just like, oh, you can tell that he's so passionate about makeup. The way that he creates his makeup is just absolutely phenomenal. So obviously King Tut is too dark to be a highlighter for me, but I am going to use this on clients. So yes, I'm extremely excited to start using this. I will swatch it for you guys so you can see, like, can you see that? You can see that. So that is King Tut. Are you freaking kidding me? I cannot wait to start using this on my darker skinned clients. The other highlighter that I managed to get was Ice Cold, and this is a beautiful like stark white highlight. It's very similar to Becca's Pearl, so if you can't get this, get Becca's Pearl. They're both a stark white highlight. It's amazing that people are starting to come out with all different highlighters, like ones for darker skin and lighter skin. Like, it's perfect. So I will swatch this one for you. I love it so much. So that is Ice Cold and that is King Tut. You can see both those highlights from space. Are you freaking kidding me? They're amazing. I'm so excited to start using them because they've just been sitting in the box while I've been waiting to film this haul. You guys, I purchased my first Charlotte Tilbury makeup product. I got the Film Star Bronze and Glow Face Sculpt and Highlight. Oh my god, this is amazing. I have used this quite a few times. This is phenomenal. Like, absolutely phenomenal. And the packaging, could you die? That packaging is to die for. I cannot believe how amazing it is. I've wanted Charlotte Tilbury's products for a really long time, but they're just so expensive that I just wanted to try at least one thing, and this is the thing that's been on my list for the longest, is the Film Star Bronze and Glow palette. This is a sculpting palette, so this is a contour shade and a highlighter. You guys, this contour shade is phenomenal. I didn't think I was gonna, when I saw it, I originally thought, oh, it's got shimmer in it, it's a little bit warm, I don't know how it's going to look to do like a contour. It is an amazing contour shade. It doesn't look like this on the skin. It is kind of more of a cool tone. It sculpts out the cheeks. It is amazing. The formula is phenomenal. I am so impressed with this. I really do want to get some more Charlotte Tilbury stuff now, but yeah, there's too much in this box to even think about buying anything else for a really long time. So this is the, don't know if you can see that. See how it's more cool tone? It just looks amazing on the skin, and with a brush, it comes off even more pigmented than when you swatch it with your finger. And the highlight, I'm not the biggest fan of the highlight, not because of the formula or anything, just because obviously it's 2016, everyone's into that like blinging, full-on, you know what, highlight. So this one is more of a subtle highlight, but still, this is a perfect traveling companion because you've got your contour shade and your highlight shade back. So there's the Charlotte Tilbury highlight on my thumb just there. If you're not into like the blinging highlight like everybody is nowadays, this is perfect. It is so gorgeous. This is like, for me, I think like would be a perfect bridal highlight because it's really not subtle. You can still see it. It's still popping, but it's just not like that wet highlight. But absolutely obsessed with that. So that is the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. You guys, I have 6 eyeshadow palettes in front of me right now. I have 6 eyeshadow palettes. That's really excessive. I know it's really excessive, I'm totally aware of that, but I just want to let you know, like I said earlier, this is a collective haul, so I didn't just purchase all of this stuff in one sitting because that would be insane. This has been accumulating over like a period of time. So the first eyeshadow palette that I got was when I was in Sydney. I went to PM Studio, like I said earlier, and they stock Viseart. My favourite eyeshadow brand in the entire world, is Viseart. Like, if you ask me right now what my favourite foundation in the entire world is, I'd say Kogendo. If you ask me what the best formula of eyeshadow is in the entire world, I'd say Viseart. 100%. Viseart matte eyeshadows are the best formula that I've ever experienced in my entire life. I've felt nothing like it. I've seen nothing like it. They are absolutely amazing. With a lot of brands nowadays, I feel like they're amazing, but the consistency is not there. These are the best eyeshadows that I've ever felt in my entire life. I even looked at the ingredients and I googled them, and there are no other companies that do a formula and use the same ingredients as Viseart. So this is what the palette looks like. I got the neutral matte palette. If you saw in my last haul, I got the dark matte palette. Oh, they're just amazing. Like, they're pigmented, they're creamy, they're buttery, there's no fallout, they blend themselves. They literally blend themselves out. I've never used one of these shadow and had trouble with them at all. With a lot of eyeshadows as well, I noticed that when you swatch it with your finger, it's super pigmented, and then you swatch it with a brush and the pigment kind of disappears, or it's kind of less. No, these, you use a brush with these or your finger, you get equally the amount of pigment, even more so with a brush. Like, they are just absolutely amazing. I'm getting out of breath talking about them because I'm so in love with them. I will swatch one. You just have to experience it for yourself. Like, the formula is just, it's just unbeatable. So, in my opinion, Viseart matte shadows are the best of the best, but the shimmery shadows are nothing like, whoa, like special. The matte shadows though, get the little matte palettes like this. They are, yeah, the best. But I did notice when I went to PM Studio that they have these, like, because I saw these online anyway, they have like little 6 quad things, and the shimmery shadows in those little 6 quads, you get 3 mattes and 3 shimmers. The shimmery shadows are phenomenal. So I don't know if they've probably changed the formula of them. I'll probably like look at the ingredients now and see. They are phenomenal. So if you want to test these shadows, get one of the little 6 quads. I think they're $40 something, and you can test the eyeshadows and see, experience the formula and see why I'm so excited about these eyeshadows, because they are the best of the best. I'm in love. The next eyeshadow palettes that I got were 2 of the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I got these on Beautylish once again. Just a quick story, I've loved Natasha Denona for such a long time. Like, recently, this past year I think, or last year, she like really blew up and everybody started talking about her on YouTube and started looking at her eyeshadows. I've been obsessed with her makeup artistry and her as like a makeup artist for such a long time. I think I've got like screenshots in my phone since about 2011 or 2012, no, maybe 2012, of her work, just because I saw these pictures, stumbled across them online and was like, oh my god, that is incredible. Her skills, her makeup, everything about it, I was just like shocked. It was just, she was one of my inspirations from like day one when I started getting into makeup. So I really want to try some of her eyeshadows. Obviously they're extremely expensive. The price is really steep, but I really did want to try them, so I thought now or never. It was for my birthday, so I got 2 of her 5 eyeshadow palettes. I got palette number 10, which is this one right here, and I also got palette number 9, I think, yeah, which is this one here. This one's got all shimmers in, and they're all like kind of cool tones and greens, and then this one's got 3 shimmers and 1 matte. Now these eyeshadows are phenomenal. The best ones in both palette are like the, I don't know what they're called, but they're like the intense ones right here. So this aluminium, it's called, is like a silver, and it's the best formula of an eyeshadow, a shimmery eyeshadow that I've ever seen in my entire life. Same with this one right here. So that one is called True Gold. Absolutely incredible. But I am going to be honest with you guys, the matte shadows from Natasha Denona are not the best. Like, they're nothing special, they're not that pigmented. Well, they are pigmented, but they're not like that pigmented. And they're, yeah, nothing special really, but her shimmery shadows are incredible. Like, the best shimmery shadows that I've ever felt in my entire life. So it's kind of weird how like brands like Viseart do amazing mattes, but the shimmers aren't quite the same as the mattes. Like, wow. And Natasha Denona, her shimmer ones are like incredible, but her matte ones aren't really there, like, I don't feel. So I'm just being totally honest with you guys right now, but both of the brands are incredible. So I will swatch a few things. I'll show you the silver. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you see that? That's like pigment, just pure pigment. Do you see that? Do you see that? That is the shade Aluminium. Oh my god, look how much pigment is left on my finger, and I swatched that. That was like one swipe. Watch this, guys. Are you kidding? It's still going. Do you see that? I have never experienced anything like these foiled eyeshadows, the silver one and the gold one. They are crazy. They are absolutely crazy. The other shimmers are phenomenal as well. The only ones that I wasn't impressed with were the 2 matte shadows in this palette. But I will probably have to see, and I don't know if other matte shadows are like that as well. But yes, they are amazing. The Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes, phenomenal. Out of all of the palettes I'm going to speak about today, if you want to get any of them, this is the one I would recommend first. Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Oh my god. You guys, this is an incredible, incredible, incredible palette. Like, I cannot believe it. And this is a permanent palette. So all of the palettes that come out like this from Anastasia are usually limited edition and they go away. This is permanent. It is phenomenal. Oh my god. This is like a velvet packaging. Obviously, it's like a dusty rose color. I absolutely love it. And the shadows, let's take a moment. Are you kidding me? That is like everybody's dream in 2016, just a giant warm palette. No cool tones whatsoever, just all warms. Like, it's just absolutely amazing. Like, this one really stood out to me though. I think it's pronounced, I have no idea, but Bjorn Fresco, I don't know, but it's like a dusty, I've never seen a color like that. Like, I'm really surprised. Like, this color is really unique, and that's what like stood out to me. And same with this one, Golden Ochre. And obviously Venetian red ochre. The formula of these shadows are absolutely amazing. Like, I think they did something extra with it because, oh my god, it's incredible. They're very pigmented. I will swatch some of them for you. That's Love Letter, Real Gar here. If you love warm tones, you need this palette. You need this palette in your life. It is absolutely one of the best palettes that I've ever seen in my entire life. So that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. The next palette that I got was the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. Now, I didn't manage to get this when he first launched it. He did relaunch the palette like a few days later, which was really good because I think a lot of people were very disappointed when they didn't get this because he made a whole entire video about it and it was so amazing and everyone was so excited. So I did manage to pick it up like a few days later. It is absolutely stunning. The packaging is so Jeffree, like it's a baby pink and gold. It's absolutely gorgeous. So these are the shadows that you get. They are amazing. I haven't actually used them yet on my eyes. I've only swatched them. Same with all the other palettes that I've got. I've only swatched them. The palette, look at how big those pan sizes are. They are huge. So I think a lot of people kind of got a bit scared when they saw these two colors, but if you just cover them, that's like a neutral palette. So it is a gorgeous palette. I think it's still available now if you want to get it. The formula is phenomenal. They're so creamy, so pigmented, so buttery. I will swatch, which one? I'll swatch Vanity because I love this color. Are you kidding me? That pigment is amazing. So, oh my god. Do you see that? That was like one swipe in the pan and then on my hand. That is amazing. So I love the shade Confession as well. This is one of the shimmer shades. It's absolutely stunning. It is, there you go. Oh my god. Do you see that? That is gorgeous. So that is the Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. That pigment is insane. Just saying. The final palette that I got was the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette. I purchased this such a long time ago now, but it's just been sitting in my haul box for a really long time because I wanted to do a huge collective haul. So I have actually used these eyeshadows once on my eyes and I have swatched them a few times. And this is what the palette looks like here. So it's a very warm toned eyeshadow palette. If you love warm tones, you'll love this. To me, the colors look very similar, obviously, to the Modern Renaissance, but I will be totally honest with you guys, I'm not that impressed with the shades, like, I mean, as in the formula of these eyeshadows. Like, online, it said, it kind of sold me really a lot because it said that it was like $40, I don't know, 40 Australian dollars. I ended up paying 100 Australian dollars for this palette. Because of the shipping and everything with the palette, it just came to $100. I don't know how, and it said that it was like $30 online. I don't know, it came to $100, and to me, the shadows are not worth $100. I paid less for this, Modern Renaissance, and this, there's no comparison between the two. So I am kind of disappointed a little bit, but I'm not nowhere near like bashing these eyeshadows because they are amazing. Like, I'll swatch a few. So this is hashtag, let's go, Teddy Bear, Cranberry Splash. Like, they're good eyeshadows. They're very similar to the formula of like Morphe brushes. So Morphe are way cheaper though. I was just disappointed in the price because I did pay a lot for these and I didn't expect to pay a lot because I didn't know that the shipping would be that crazy. finally we're nearly at the end of this haul. I have 7 Jeffree style liquid lipsticks to talk about and then we're done. So I was going to include my drugstore makeup, but this video is going to be way too long, so I'm just going to talk about these lip products and do a separate drugstore makeup haul. So let me know if you want to see a drugstore makeup haul. So here are the 7 Jeffree style liquid lipsticks that I got. I got the shades Gemini, Rose Madder, Mannequin, I'm Nude, Celebrity Skin, Rich Blood, and Doll Parts. I'm actually wearing Rose Madder on my lips today. I'm just going to quickly talk about, because I've actually worn all of these liquid lipsticks like at least once. I'm going to talk about my favourite though. Okay, so my favourite out of this entire thing, believe it or not, you guys know I'm obsessed with nudes and I love nude lips. Like there's nothing that compares to them to me. But you'll be surprised at what my favourite are. My 2 favourite colours are Rose Madder, which I'm wearing today. I think it is absolutely gorgeous and I didn't expect to love it as much as I do, because I don't like to steer away from anything besides a nude lip, so it's kind of weird for me that this is my favourite, but it is gorgeous and I get tons and tons of compliments on this lip colour just because it's quite different, but it's still a colour. And I don't know, there's just something about it that I just love so much. The formula of Rose Madder compared to his other liquid lipsticks, for some reason it's just that little bit better. I'm not sure if he put more time into it, but it's just that little bit better, the formula of Rose Madder. The other shade that I've been loving, and I'm really surprised, is the shade Doll Parts. Now, I didn't actually think when I ordered this that I was going to love it and wear it as much as I do. This is definitely one of my favourites. Rose Madder and Doll Parts are my 2 favourites out of all of his liquid lipsticks. I didn't think I was going to like it, to be honest, because it is like a muted nudie pink colour. Well, it's not even a nude, it's a muted pink. But honestly, the compliments that I get on this lipstick is crazy. I get so many compliments when I wear this lipstick. It is beautiful. And again, the formula of Doll Parts and Rose Madder seems to be like a little bit better than the rest of his liquid lipsticks. I'm not sure why. The formula of all of them to me are really quite good. Like they're really up there in my standard of liquid lipsticks. But these 2, Rose Madder and Doll Parts, seem to be a little bit better. Personally, the only liquid lipstick out of these 7 that I didn't love was I'm Nude, and it's because I know it would be extremely hard, well I've heard it's extremely hard to make a really light colour and a really pale nude, like really pigmented and really long lasting at the same time. But to me it was quite patchy and it kind of left gaps and stuff, so I didn't love that colour at all. I might use it to kind of lighten other shades, but yeah, I wasn't a fan of I'm Nude. The formula just isn't the same, like it doesn't last the same as the rest of them. So yeah, I will swatch them all so you guys can see, because that would be super cool because I've got them all in my hand. So these are the swatches of the Jeffree style liquid lipsticks that I got. They're not showing up like as true to colour as they are on camera, but that's okay. This is I'm Nude, Mannequin, Celebrity Skin, Gemini, Rose Madder, Doll Parts, and Rich Blood. So I hope you guys enjoyed this humongous haul. I wasn't kidding when I said this was humongous. This video has taken so long to film, honestly, it has taken ages. But please let me know down below what else you want me to film, because I am going to try and film at least once a week now. So I'll try and get back to my regular scheduled videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this haul and I will see you soon.